Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the balcony. I don't have my chair out here anymore. I really miss it. I always love filming out here. But my chair is already shipped into Virginia in storage somewhere. So we have to just make do with standing, I suppose. It's a beautiful day here in Michigan. We hit rain all night, so the lake is a little quiet for a Saturday. Usually there'd be all kinds of jet skis and boaters. I'm sure they'll be coming out eventually, but I think the rain has chased away some of the people that commute out here anyways. So, got a bit of bad news. We keep it real on the channel. I like sharing what's going on in my life with you guys. Been doing it for years, good and the bad. And this is not a huge thing, but just one of those speed bumps, right, that we all go through in life. Not a major deal, but I thought I'd share it anyway because it impacts what's going on for me. So I got an email, rather cavalier email too, from the building company that informed me that there's going to be at least a month delay, which is so funny because from the very beginning, they basically were saying it was going to be done mid-August. Mid-August, we built hundreds of homes. We know what we're doing or whatever. That was the attitude. Got a little boat going by here. Loud one. But he's having fun. That's all that counts. So they were always very confident about, they were always saying like probably 8/18, August 18th. So, like, I always feared like the third week in August. But I've been involved in construction enough to know it's pretty hard to put a date on anything. That stuff's always subject to change. So now it's going to push it. I'm figuring like at least October. Just from having done enough building type of things, it's not totally unexpected. What was kind of unexpected was how they were so confident about the date and they were going to have everything done. Now, I've gone back to them, but I haven't heard back as to why. They just said they've hit a slowdown, which is, I don't know what that could mean. I know things were slowed down because of the pandemic, and things were slowed down because of supply issues. So I'm assuming it's something like that. I know cases have been ticking up some, but I don't see, I'm not down there, so I can't really see what stage that they were at, but it could just be an issue of paint, something like that. So eventually I need to get down there. I need to make another run. I've just been kind of putting it off, but now fuel's come down at least a little bit, so it wouldn't be quite as painful. So I eventually will get down there and check out the situation. But that's the thing. I mean, building when you're not there is not optimum. It's always a lot better. You really, if you can be on the job site nearly every day or so, and you get a lot better sense of what's going on, obviously, but it is what it is. It wasn't a forever home. It was just going to be a temporary in-between house. So I wasn't that concerned, I guess. And they're doing the whole subdivision, so the contractors are always there. So if there is an issue, you can always put in your complaint, as it were. So anyways, we don't have a lot of control as to what happens to us, right? All we have is control as to how we react to what happens to us, I suppose. All we can do is try to do our best and hope that things that are not in our control fall into place, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes, you have these little speed bumps along the way, and, they can sort of derail you, or you can just roll with the punches, so to speak. I'm not that upset about it because it dawned on me this week that there was no way I was going to make August as far as getting my own house done and up. it seems like the more work we do, the more work we feel we need to do, or the more projects we find that need to be done is probably the more accurate. So, and I know from building, it always takes you longer than you think. If you think it's a one-day project, it's probably going to be like a weekend or maybe even a week. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, especially when you're DIYing it. So, yeah. So it's not too bad, because I could use that extra 30 days. It's still going to be a rush. We still have so much stuff that we haven't done. But it is what it is, you know. I mean, I try to do as much as I can around the house. You still have the day-to-day things that you have to do. You know, groceries have to be bought, meals have to be cooked, dishes cleaned, you know, the whole shebang. And then you're trying to fit in stuff into your normal life, extra stuff, and you can only pack in so much extra, I guess. So that is the update. That's where we are going from. I hope everybody out there is having a pleasant summer. You want summers to be hot, but not too hot. We've been fortunate. We've been having some cool nights, good sleeping nights where you can have the windows open, and it really makes it nice to fall asleep to. The Swan family getting their breakfast. Some kayakers are out enjoying the day. I miss being out there myself, to be honest, seeing guys on a kayak. This is the first year in probably a decade that I haven't been out on a kayak. I kept thinking once I get down there, we've got the kayaks down there, I would at least get a day on the lake down there to do a little kayaking. So we'll see. The season lasts so much longer down there. I mean, you could probably kayak nearly year round. So there may be a chance for the old guy to get on the water yet, after all. I have been rambling long enough, as always. I appreciate you guys stopping by and saying a quick hello to the old guy. Always makes my day. Until next time, we'll see yous.